Hoston and Leah Jamelot from France are in lane 1. There we can see the lineup ahead of you. Get a look at those paddlers in just a minute. So we have Denmark, Great Britain, Belgium, Poland, Germany, New Zealand, Canada once again, and Sweden represented here. So there's the French crew, Hoston and Jamelot. Manon Hoston was a crowned world champion in wildwater racing on her home water in Trenac in France earlier this season. Then lane 2, we've got Frederikke Mathisen and Bolette Iversen from Denmark. Next to them, Deborah Kerr and Emma Russell from Great Britain. Kristina Medvedchikova has been overseeing the development of these two paddlers just over the last couple of years. Really moved on in Great Britain. We've got a wonderful K4 that made the final yesterday, and now Debs and Emma find themselves in a final once again in the Olympic event of K2 500 meters. Hermine Peters and Lisa Brooks, real quality crew from Belgium, go in lane 4. Then we've got Carolina Naya and Anna Polowska, winners by a good margin in the K4 yesterday. Really great feel between these two paddlers here, and a great relationship that can be seen on the water. Then we've got Paulina Pasek, born in Poland but now competing for Germany, along with her Julie Hack. Then it's Alicia Hoskin, who's in the front of that boat from Gisborne. Had heart surgery back in 2017, but is in great form now. She's with Lisa Carrington, multi-world and Olympic champion, of course. They're in lane 7. Next to them, Adrienne Langlois and Toshka Rebecca, who picked up a medal yesterday already in the shorter 200 meters event. They're in lane 8. Then Linnea Stencils, focusing on the crew boats this year, the Swede with Moa Wiberg. They go in lane 9. We're underway with the final of the K2 women 500 meters. Watch for the black boat. Absolute aggression from Alicia Hoskins and Lisa Carrington there in the black boat towards the left of your picture, but it's not going to go all their way because this crew here, Naya and Polowska, describe themselves as like sisters. They know each other so well. They'll be paddling confidently from the win that they took convincingly in the K4 yesterday. They're in lane 5, quickest qualifiers for this event. They're going well at the moment.
And it looks like Canada on the home ground advantage. They really want to put their race out, see if that home crowd can cheer them home in the back 250. So they've had a really good start, but it looks like the poles are just starting to squeeze that pressure on and make their mark.
They are. They look very smooth, don't they, the Polish crew? They look relaxed, they look smooth, they look together as they always do. The Germans putting them under pressure, so we can see from the split with halfway to go, less than a minute now to go, and it's the Germans who've stepped it up, moved ahead of the Poles, and it's up to the Poles to respond, and there's a battle going on between Canada, between New Zealand, between Denmark and Belgium for the bronze medal.
Looks like the Germans really want that. That rate's up, but it seems as though the Poles are just starting to squeeze on. They felt that pressure coming through, and it looks like they really want to take this race away from the Germans here. Kiwis are just fighting to hold off the Belgium for third.
Well, the Polish just look magnificent. They were asked the questions by the Germans. The Germans are coming back at them once again, but the Poles are holding. They're holding their nerve, more importantly than anything. Their technique is holding up, maintaining the boat speed, maintaining the rhythm and the rotation. They're going to need all of that because the Germans are coming once again. It is the Poles who take the gold. Germany in silver and Belgium and New Zealand in a fight for the bronze medal.
Poland have got it together this season. They really knew what they wanted to achieve here, and they dominated all team boats. K2, K4, World Cup, World Champs, and the way they did that today, just having that lower stroke rate.
And it's really worked for them.
That's starting to show. And look, they're taking advantage of certain nations that aren't here at this point in time, and obviously the Hungarians aren't here. They've missed out on the A final, first time for quite some time, I dare say so, but you would have had to beat a quality crew to beat the Polish today. And the Germans have really tried taking it to them, and being a younger crew, new crew, the Germans, you haven't seen the last of them, but the Poles have been feeling that pressure around them, just working through, holding their race plan all the way to the line. They've done the work and it's paid off.
Yeah, maybe that was the difference, the experience they had in a boat together, and you're absolutely right there. The Germans were going to see a lot more of them in the future. They were rating higher than the Polish actually towards the finish, but the Poles just seemed to have that control and every ounce of their strength and power making that boat run smoothly and go forward, and that was the difference between the two crews. So there we go, Poland ahead of Germany, a long way ahead of the rest of the field. It's on the lunge for the line now. Look to be like the Belgians, who just over the last couple of seasons have got better and better. They've been up there in the medals consistently, perhaps just getting their bow ahead of the New Zealand boat.
Yeah, the Belgian team, they've always been in and around that, creating that pressure. You know, if you're in a semi-final with that Belgian crew, they're going to be...
They really have. There was an opportunity for them to develop their crew boats. They've done exactly that. There you have it. First place gold medal to Poland once again, as it was in the K4. Silver to